Hi everybody, happy Canada Day to all my Canadian friends, and I probably won't be back on YouTube before the 4th, so happy Independence Day to all my American friends. Kids are out for a while, so I thought I would do a little catch-up haul. Not a lot here, but we'll just get right into it. So I haven't done purse of the week for a while, so I'm going to start with two purses. One I picked up yesterday. I think I paid $3 for it. It's called Pink Sticks Accessories. I don't know if you can see that. And it's a nice purse. It's in lovely shape. It hasn't been used badly. The handle's in good shape. It's not a tip-top quality one, but it is nicely made. It's not leather. So I like, it's not a color that I carry, but then on the other hand, I really like this strap. It's short, so your purse is here. So I might have to use it for a little while, and then I'm thinking of sort of having a purse extravaganza at my booth, because I think I have about, I hate to admit, 3 totes full of purses, and then a few sort of spilling over on the side. So I think it's time to bite the bullet, let a few go. Anyways, and then my niece passed this one on to me to sell in my booth. It's nice. It's leather and it's in good shape. The handles are in great shape, and it's a Roots purse, which is a Canadian brand that I'm sure lots of people in the States have heard of it too. Roots. And it's a little bit musty inside, but not dirty or disgusting. So I'm going to just hang it out on the line and let it just freshen up. I've done that with a lot of purses. Some purses that I've gotten that have come from smokers, or some that have mothballs, have had mothballs in them. The mothball ones took about 3 weeks. I'd hang them on the line and I'd leave them unless it was going to rain. I'd bring them in and then put them back out. It took about 3 weeks, but they were fresh as a daisy after that. So this one will go on the line for a few days, and it's a lovely purse. It's got a nice feel. It's good quality leather. Roots is a good brand name. So that's my purses of the week, and this I picked up a little while ago, and I just haven't gotten around to showing everybody. But it's kind of a learning tool for kids to learn about counting and making their numbers. It's all chalkboard, okay? So it's got all the numbers there, and then here it's got so that they can practice, you know, making the shape of the number all along there. But the thing that I really liked about it was it's counting your money, and this is pennies. So Jack and Haley will never know pennies. We stopped using pennies a couple of years ago. And also here is a Canadian $1 bill, and we stopped using them quite a while ago. We use what we call it a loonie because it has a loon on it. It's the $1 coin. So and yeah, we don't even have the $2 bill anymore. We now have, we call them toonies. This is a special one for my American friends. That's one of our special ones. They've come out with some colored ones a little while ago. So that's our $2 coin. So that's kind of fun because it's a neat learning tool, but also they'll learn a little bit about stuff that happened before they were around, right? So it's it doesn't have a date, but it was made in Canada. It's published by J.J. Brennan, ages 3 to 7. So I just thought it was kind of neat. And to go with the purses, I grabbed a wallet yesterday. It is no name at all. It's in lovely condition. I don't think it was used or used very gently. It's a nice green color, and I have a wallet I really like. It's an indigo wallet. It's pretty. It's got flowers on it, but it's a little short on space, so I may switch into this wallet for a while and see how I like it, because you know how it is when you find the right wallet. It's really hard. So grab that. Now this was a find for me. I'm a scrapbooker, And this is a Creative Memories scrapbook. I think it looks like an 8x8. It's just the covers. Okay, they call it a cover set. And Creative Memories scrapbooks, to my mind, are the best quality scrapbooks on the market, bar none. And did I say I'm a Creative Memories consultant? I have been for years because I always use Creative Memories. I don't use it exclusively. I do buy other products, but I will not put my not hard, but I spend a lot of time and effort, and I put a lot of love and care into my scrapbook pages, and I want them to go in something that is archival and will keep them safe. So that's my little commercial for Creative Memories. But $2.99, I was thrilled to get that. That's really good price. This is a lucky find. I've been seeing people talking about the Starbucks mugs and the value of the Starbucks mugs. So this one I picked up for 50 cents. A lot of the local thrift stores, they just sell mugs for 50 cents. So when I saw it, I thought, oh wow, that's terrific. It doesn't look like it's been used because it still has this paper label on it. So I've mentioned yesterday I'm going to give a little try to eBay, and mugs seems to be just, fairly easy and simple. And I looked it up on eBay. It kind of goes anywhere from about 24 to 40. So we'll see where we go from there. And then I came across this one. I don't know what a mug from Iowa was doing in Almont, Ontario, but I couldn't pass it up. I love pigs. We always had pigs on the farm, and they're so amazingly smart and wonderful and sweet. So pick that up. It's got all the stats of Iowa on the back. It's pretty neat. State nickname, the Hawkeye State. So that's going to be another try on eBay. These guys are going in my booth. Look at her. Isn't she gorgeous? Oh, I just love her. So she takes your napkins and probably toothpicks here, and she sits on your table. And she is Henny Penny, Cherry Lane, and the date on there is 2000. So she's just made in China, I think, in 2000, and she has friends. Look at these guys. Gosh, I was listening to a really interesting podcast the other day. This woman made a little series of podcasts about collecting, and one of them, she was interviewing a woman who had, I think she said 4,000 sets of salt and pepper shakers. So it was really interesting because she doesn't have them all displayed, but she has them categorized. So she decorates with them for different events or the seasons or whatever. And I thought that was quite fascinating. No, I'm not going to start collecting salt and pepper shakers. I have way too many collections, but they'll go in the booth. Somebody with a cottage will just love those. And then I did pick up this salt and pepper shakers. I just thought they were beautiful. They're lusterware with that lovely rose on there. They are older because they do have the cork stoppers, but they're both pushed in, so I'm going to have to do a little surgery there and try to get them out. And I'll just sell them as is. Somebody will just like them because they're pretty, pretty, pretty. So my time is good. I grabbed this yesterday. I think I paid a couple of dollars for it at the Salvation Army. I grabbed it because it's the red handle, and that sort of really shows the vintageness of it. And I wasn't sure what it was. It just didn't occur to me, but I was washing it, and when you push it down on a harder surface than my hand, it actually pushes in and twirls. And so I think that's cool. Like this thing's, if this came from the 30s, okay, it's 90 years old. Is that right? 90 years old? And it still works. Whatever it is. Whatever it is. If anybody knows, they can tell me. Obviously to froth something or beat something, but that is so cool. So I watched Dee from Thrill of the Thrift, and she has this lovely collection of these old vintage kitchen things. And I had a big vintage kitchen collection, but I decided to sell that all in my booth, and it sold very well. So not sure if this is going to go to the booth or if I'll just enjoy it for a little while, and whatever it is. So pretty much last thing, yeah, pretty much. I also watch Michelle Levinson, Thrifting 101. She is a mine of information. I just love her, and I watch her videos over again, and I take notes, and she's just super. And I've had this bowl since I can't remember when. I just must have liked it somewhere along the line, picked it up, and so I don't know a lot about these milk glass bowls, and I saw the F on the bottom of it, and I thought, oh, it's Fire King. That's all I knew about was Fire King and Pyrex until I started watching Michelle. Well, when watching Michelle, the F in the shield is Federal glass. So that was neat. I learned that, but I didn't learn it until last week when I picked this up at a little store in Arnprior. And I paid $2 for it because I just wanted a little casserole dish. We're not big on leftovers in this house. So something small, but just, you know, feeds the three of us and a little bit for the kids is great. I looked on the bottom and I know that's Federal because I watched Michelle. And then I get it home and it dawned on me that they're the same pattern. They are different colors though. Isn't that interesting? So now I have two pieces of Federal glass, and this one I didn't know I had for at least, it has to be at least 8 or 9 years, because I had to replace everything 9 years ago after I had a house fire. So this has been kicking around all that time. But I don't know, I just love this era of things. I can understand the big Pyrex craze that's going on right now, why everybody enjoys it, and especially because you don't find much of anything in the store anymore that has a pretty pattern on it. Everything is black or gray or not interesting to me at all. I'm not sophisticated, never have been. So I got one more item I can show you before I hit my 15 minutes, and it's this picture. I have a picture collection. I love pictures, and this one is made in Mexico in 1988. You can see that. And it's just meant to look like it has sort of a grocery label on it. But what I really like about it, and I probably will display it this way, is that it's sort of it looks like a burlap sack. So I just thought that was a really pretty little picture, and it'll go with my collection, but my collection is starting to sort of bulge at the seams. So I'm thinking that it may go to the booth soon, and then that'll give me room to not collect salt and pepper shakers, but something else. So thanks for watching, everybody, today, and have a good week, and hopefully see you next time. Bye for now.